Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Doom Turbo back again with another video, and today I'm going to be sharing some of my personal tips and tricks on how to get fast and easy headshots with a shotgun, particularly the 205, Breachy, and the Haymaker. I did a video like this on my personal channel. A lot of people found it helpful, so I thought I'd share some of the love on here, but it's going to be a more condensed version for the sake of keeping it short and simple for you guys. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, why would I care about shotgun headshots? Well, if you're grinding for dark matter camo, you will come across the 100 headshot challenges for both the Breachy and the Haymaker. And keep in mind, the tactics I'm going to go over with you guys today can also be used for other weapons as well. It doesn't have to be limited to the shotguns. So first, let's go over the class setup. No attachments are needed on the Breachy or Haymaker, but you will need to put 2 shock charges. And then your first perk is going to be overclock to help us earn our specialist ability faster, which will be the heat wave. Now, if you don't have the heat wave unlocked, you can always use combat focus, which is also a great specialist ability. Then put on hardwired and tracker and awareness and gung ho. Hardwired is going to keep us immune from all these things in the game that might kill us, such as maybe a player is using tracker, or another player might be using sixth sense, or they might even be using tactical or even trip mines. But since we have hardwired, we're not going to be affected by that, so we're going to be immune to that. And next, we're using tracker so that we can hunt down our enemies and make the process of getting headshots a lot easier through following their footsteps. And awareness is going to help a lot, especially when we're playing free-for-all, because that's the mode I want you guys to play. Awareness is a very great perk in free-for-all. I'm sure you guys know that already by now, but definitely use awareness. It will help you get a lot of easy kills, and it'll make the process a lot easier for you. And gung ho is important because it'll allow you to hip fire your weapon as you are sprinting, because I want you guys to hip fire the Breachy and the Haymaker. I don't want you guys to aim in. Hip firing is the best way to get headshots with these shotguns. And you're going to want to aim just above their head in order to get the headshot. It's a little difficult, but with the strategy I'm going to show you guys today and the tactics, it will make the process a lot easier. Now, as for score streaks, I want you guys to equip UAV, counter UAV, and hater. All these score streaks are designed to help you find enemies within your match a lot easier so you can hunt them down and flank for headshots. Flanking is the best thing that you can do if you want to get headshots. Okay, so now that you've got the class set up, I want you guys to play free-for-all. You can play hardcore free-for-all if you want. It is optional, but I personally would not recommend it if you're not that great at your hip fire accuracy, because what will end up happening is that you will accidentally one-shot kill the enemy, and then you're just going to miss out on getting potential headshots. Now, I personally have done the 100 headshot challenge on normal free-for-all pretty quickly, under 15 games or so. The reason why free-for-all mode is great is because you get more 1v1 interactions, and you don't need to worry about multiple enemies at once, and you can go on longer streaks in free-for-all because of this. Also, what's very important is I want you guys to play on the smaller maps. An example, Combine is probably the best map to get your headshots on, or Aquarium. Basically, maps that give you an advantage. Since you're using a shotgun, you mostly want to get into close range gunfights with your enemies. Now, when you spawn in for free-for-all, find an area to hold down, preferably an area that is close to a spawn. Especially if you're trying to avoid dying a lot just for the sake of getting camos, holding down an area in free-for-all is definitely the best thing you can do. And I guarantee your KD will not suffer because of this, because I know a lot of people who go for camo challenges and their KD and their stats go down because of this. So what you want to do is first find an area to hold down that's near a spawn in a high enemy traffic area, and then set your shock charges down at any points of entry. This could be like any doorways or windows that you might think an enemy might come through, and then you just want to kind of patrol the area, and then as soon as your shock charges go off, that's when you need to go in and hip fire just above their head right away in order to get the easy headshot. Now, make sure you sound whore as well, which is why we use awareness. It makes the process of finding and anticipating enemies a lot easier, as well as paying attention to your minimap, especially when you call in your UAV or hater. And another tip is to pay attention to the kill feed, because this will tell you when to be more alert of the spawns that you are patrolling, so that you know when to anticipate the enemy coming. Now, as far as the specialist ability goes, using heat wave can also be effective in that it stuns the enemy on a much larger scale than a shock charge would. You can even shock charge an enemy, and then if you don't think that the enemy is still shock charged, you can go in there and use your heat wave and then shock them again and then get your easy headshot. Now, I know some of you may be thinking that I'm promoting camping with this type of playstyle and strategy, but honestly, playing this way has completed my headshot challenges within literally 11 to 12 games. So that's about maybe 10 or more headshots per match, which is a huge time saver compared to playing normally in TDM or domination. You make your life so much easier by doing it this way, especially if you go to school or you work, because not all of us have the time of day to grind out the game for hours on end, but we still want to complete the camo challenges. So if there's a way that it could be done within a matter of a few games, and I'm all about working smarter and not harder. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Check me out on my personal channel and follow me on Twitter. The links will be down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.